When I was still doing campaign and advocacy work a year back, one interesting development I followed in media reports was Anthony Wagambie Jr.'s initiative to set up a Prosecution Review Committee, PRC. It was a step towards regaining integrity in the justice process, from investigation to arrest and prosecution to the court process until the verdict. One of the pushes for the establishment of the PRC was the increasing number of cases being dropped by the courts for insufficient evidence or missing files, etc. So, Wagambie Jr., in his wisdom, pushed for the PRC basically to review where the loopholes were because some, if not many, of the cases were high profile. Examples were cases involving MPs. The Post-Courier, October 31, 2023, published in detail the key areas the PRC was going to look into. These include witnesses that might have gone hostile. Police officers are arresting without proper investigation and compiling evidence. Police are arresting without evidence. Prosecution is not prosecuting cases well. Lack of communication between the prosecution and arresting officers when cases are to be heard in court, without proper instructions from the arresting officer. Wagambie Jr. told Post-Courier that the next areas to look into were lack of knowledge and experience on the part of investigators, which means they need to conduct more training. If an arrest were made with ulterior motives, then it's wrong as police have arrested for the sake of arresting without credible evidence. If investigators have deliberately allowed cases to be struck out or dismissed, then there is an element of corruption. In the Commission of Inquiry into the January 10, 2024, unrest, Director of Crimes Investigation, Chief Inspector Joel Simitab, told an inquiry at the APEC House that the PRC was a way forward to do a recheck on police investigators and prosecutors on the progress of their cases. He told the same inquiry as reported in the National September 11, 2024 that the PRC commenced its nationwide rollout in 2023. Had Wagambie remained ACP-NCD Central, the committee would have reviewed many cases, and where there was substance to reconvene a new investigation, collect new evidence, and pursue these cases, it would have happened. This would have shaken the main tree trunk in Wagambie. For a year or two now after his suspension and transfer, I haven't read in the media where PRC is now and how many cases have been reviewed and reactivated in the system. The PRC is an initiative that, if managed well, could improve the integrity of prosecution and perhaps elevate the work of CID to the next level and be appreciated by the public. At least that is what I thought after a year, going 2 years, of following through with this issue with keen interest in our justice system. Now that I have given you some background on the PRC, what are your thoughts about it? Do you think it was a good initiative? Do you think it was a bad idea?